Hello everyone, I'm back today with another video. This is going to actually be a tournament match between me and this player here. He is a silver lieutenant, less than 50% ratio, a little bit over 500 games. This is a setup that has actually been posted on the forum, and I like it. I use it for lower level matches. It's pretty versatile. But this player I've played 3 times before. They're pretty defensive. And I won all 3 games. They were all for tournament games. So I'm not expecting anything out of the ordinary here, but I'll go ahead and do a standard opening. But this is for the first round of the, I want to say it's the Pro Random, some tournament. I believe that's it, yeah. The Pro Random tournament. It's basically a bunch of people sign up and you, it's like a PROPerfect tournament, and you get randomly selected opponents, and this is the player I got to play. So, again, he's very defensive. He moves pretty slowly, I think, also, just in general. But we'll see what he does, how this game develops. Last time I played him, his Marshal was right here, and he actually got my General off of that play. Because he kept bringing pieces down from this lane, and I kept calling his bluff until we got to that one, and that ended up being the real Marshal. And he got my General, but I was still able to win because I was up a lot of small pieces, and I was able to outmaneuver him in the end, regardless. So I'm going to go ahead and advance with this captain, just speed this game along. So, he's, like I said, a very defensive player. I think of myself as a defensive player. I don't really actually know if I am. I think I'm a defensive player, but just see what we can pick up with this captain. I don't really care if he takes it or anything. Let's just see what's here. Minor, that's fine. Probably a major or colonel waiting behind, but that's not an issue. Nope, okay. So, I'll go ahead and 2 square roll this piece. Okay, I'm gonna hit it here. I don't think it's a captain. Okay, lieutenant, that's fine. So, up minor, he knows the captain. Not much really happening yet. Like I said, games with this player are usually kind of more duration and length. Usually longer games. And not a lot really happens of great excitement in the opening stages. I already moved next to this piece, so let's see what this is. I believe that could be major colonel. Captain. Okay, so he just wanted to trade. I have no problem trading. Alright, so I'm assuming he's going to trade here, but I suppose, he won't. Okay, so I'll go ahead and bring this colonel up, and I'll move the captain down and sandwich it in between. Or I can do this, and he moves that back, but he'll give me this piece, which is another good deal. Alright, I'll take that, Sergeant. And like I said, I don't even mind if this captain gets taken at all. And there's a captain here, so this could be a colonel. I would believe that, but like I said, it's not a big deal. It's just a captain in the very opening stages. Alright, we'll go ahead and trade off. That's fine. So, up a sergeant and a minor so far. Not much else really happening. And he certainly takes quite a while to figure out his moves. He takes 10 to 15 seconds pretty much every move. If I didn't know better, I would think he was time wasting if we were in a ranked game, but I guess he's just thinking or something like that. Which, why you need to think 10-15 seconds per move in the opening stages of a game, I don't understand or fathom at all, because there's nothing to think about. But that's just some players' play style. Like Jesus Saves, I had a 2-hour game with him for our Pro Ladder game. That's another tournament that's similar to this Pro Random, but it was 2 hours long, and he takes quite a while to think about his moves also. I'm not going to move the major away from this column because then I could risk the spy, so I'll just keep that there. Go ahead and move up this kernel and see what we can get done over here. Like I said, against this player I just want to kind of progress the game, because not a whole lot happens for the most part. I'm going to attack that piece. Sergeant, like I said, I'm totally willing to give up captain for info, even if that's a major. I'm confident I'll get that captain back. If the captain isn't taken, I'll advance further. I'm going to go ahead and take that. Scout, okay. Surely it gets taken now. Major, okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and advance with a major of our own now. See, I'm up 2 sergeants and a minor, tied on scouts and lieutenants. He's up a captain. I don't know how I feel about this piece. That one part of me thinks it's like a captain, and he was just trying to trade, and part of me can believe maybe it being a colonel also, because the major was here, maybe 2 pieces here. But let's see if we can scout it then. Because I know major here, that's right. Now let's see what this is. Okay, it was a captain, yeah, so he was trying to trade. Alright, so let's see if I can get access to this captain here. I will take it. Alright, I'll take that. Scout, and I'll go ahead and attack the captain on the next turn again, just for info, because I'm down a captain, so I'll transfer me being down a captain to being down a major if he takes it, in the very likely event that he will have something to back it up here. I would accept general or marshal would be a good situation. Colonel I'd be indifferent to, but if I find the general or marshal here, that would... Or a free captain, I can't complain about that. Let's just keep going, because... Wow. Spy just sitting right there. I mean, what do you expect me to do? I'm obviously using this major for info. Let's just see what he got here. Bomb. Sheesh. Well, I will trade that major for that spy. I don't know why you would let me do that. I mean, you definitely need to back that up. But this was the major here. I don't know why he didn't trade. That was a terrible move. Why would you let me take out your spy? It was quite clear that I was going for info there. And right now I'm up 2 of these, 1 of this, and the spy. All for a major. And that's definitely not bad. But of course I'm not going to rush in with the marshal yet. I'm going to bide my time and get some info first. But, okay, major here. This is acting like a decent piece, maybe like a general or marshal. Lieutenant, that's good, free piece. Let's go ahead and bring this scout over. We're tied on scouts, so I have no qualms about using another one here. Let's scout this piece out here. Let's see what we got. This piece here is moving toward the center. He's probably going to want to bring in his marshal as backup. We got major here. Okay, so he's going to advance on that. I'm going to, of course, retreat the captain. Okay, so we've got the major behind this piece, but what is that? Colonel. Okay. So if I rush in with marshal right here, I can get one of these pieces. Okay, so he's trying to avoid that situation, as you can see there. So we've got Colonel. I would believe this as the Marshal. Let's see, he's got a Colonel here. I'm just going to use this piece for info here. Let's see what we can get. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I'll go in the middle of this Colonel. Wow, he was going to give me that for free. Just think if that had been the Marshal, I could have gotten a free Colonel, because he has no spy. So here's what we're going to do. Let's bring up the General. I'll move it right here. Okay, I'll take this piece. That's a scout or something. Yeah, that's fine. He's obviously willing to just park his Marshal behind the Colonel, which is totally inconceivable for why you would do that. Just giving me a free Colonel, pretty much. So all I have to do is bring the Marshal. But I'm going to see if I can trap this Colonel between my Marshal and General, if I can lure it. Pretty sure this is Marshal. We know this is a Major. I don't recall which of these have moved. I believe it's just these two. But I'm going to go ahead and let him attack that Major. He can do all he wants with that over there. I don't care. That's not going to be any good piece. So I think this is about the time to bring out the Marshal. Because we've got a 7, 8 Colonel here, Major here. Let's see what he does. Okay, so he's offering me one of these pieces here. Let's see what he does. Free Colonel. I like it. Thank you. Why would you do that? That makes no sense at all. Why you would do that. So we will trade Marshals there. I will go up a Colonel. And at this point, we gotta get the General out. So I'll go ahead and take that piece. Let's see. Okay. That's fine. He might try to trap that Major. I'm not worried about that. I got the extra Colonel, which is good. I just need to find the General, and then I can coast to victory here on my Colonel advantage, and of course having all of these advantage here as well. And obviously I know a Major right here, which it cannot be good for him. Let's attack this and see what it is. So that was the Colonel. Okay. So probably this is the General. Like I said, I'm not worried about losing that Major. I feel confident I can get it back. But let's see. Alright. Just want to trade Generals here. See which one is the General actually. I think my next objective can be to trap this Major here with my Colonels. And that way I can make up that Major that he took. So this is acting like it's a piece that could take out a Major. Probably trade Generals? No. Okay. So he's opting, this is probably his General now. I don't know why he's just not trading. Okay, so that Major was dead anyway, that's fine. It's better I know that than that was a bluff. But let's go ahead and bring out this Colonel. See what damage we can do here. Alright, so got these Colonels here. This is probably not a very good piece. It's probably Lieutenant or something like that. But let's go ahead and advance here. See what we can get. He's gonna run that piece away. Let's bring this scout up and see if we can bluff his Major. Into hitting one of the Colonels. I believe that he might think I'm bluffing, and I just have a Major out here. Does he know this Colonel? He doesn't know either of those pieces. That's right, he doesn't know either one of those So I'm going to go ahead and threaten that major. I'm going to try to bring a scout around on the other side here. Yeah, I don't think he's going to buy it. Oh, he is. He's going to run away from it. Interesting. Let's see if I could get him to hit one of the kernels. That would be good. But we got to find out here. Of course, I don't want to trade kernels yet, because I might actually need that kernel to take out the major. And again, this is just a scout, so if I lose it, that's nothing major. And which piece was the bomb? It was this one I hit with the major. Yes, I hit this bomb with my major here. Alright, so he is now going to do that. Let's see if he gets a lucky guess here. Free major, I'll take it. Picked the wrong one there. That's good for me. I'll go ahead and retreat this kernel, kind of act like it was a bluff. I'll maintain that this is my second kernel, and perhaps I'll be able to get another major off of it. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so he remembered that move. That's too bad. Let's go ahead and run this captain away to this kernel up here. Right. Neither of these have moved, but I wouldn't fault him if he started attacking them, because he's definitely down behind. But, alright, so I'll go this way. Let's see, I'm going to try to bring this scout down. He's going to scout that. Alright, so he got good play on that. Let's go ahead and use this scout. Check out this piece here. Minor. Alright, I'll take a minor, that's fine. No problem there. So I'll probably go attack that with the kernel, unless he's going to show signs of going to trap this captain here. Alright, if I can... Oh, okay, that's fine. If I can keep this major in my setup here, I'll go ahead. I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? Doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, whatever. Here's something I could do. I could just go ahead and lotto that with my captain's minor here. If I can bring a kernel up to escort. Alright, obviously I'm forced to trade that, else he would take it. Down only a major at this point. Shouldn't be too hard to get a victory here. Okay, I'll go ahead and keep that. Again, let's see, where'd the marshal come from? I don't remember where the marshal came from. Remember, we traded it in the center. Oh, it came from here, I think. So maybe corner flag or tripod right here. I believe it did come from right here, the marshal, because it made its way up and then over. Yeah, I believe that is it. But, yeah. So, let's see. We know one bomb and we know the minor. He's taking a while to think about this move here. If I can just trade off the majors, that's certainly not a bad thing. So I'll go ahead and bring this up here. If he wants to take that captain, he can certainly do so, because then I'll get a major on the next turn. Or we can trade, which would not be bad either. I'm going to do this here, see what he does. Let's see if I... No, because if that's... Yeah, I was going to say if I attack that, but then he'll just move over, and that's fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and investigate a corner flag possibility here. Oh, he's going to charge in the middle. Okay, that too. I thought he was going to come trade majors. But perhaps his flag is not on this side as I assumed. But who knows. Let's see what we got there. Lieutenant. Okay, so it's not in the corner. That would be an easy piece to take. But I'll go ahead and move up there and, of course, move this sergeant out of the way. Okay, let's bring out a spy here and see if this is a major or just a captain or what's up here with this piece. I want to take that lieutenant. I don't want to trade the majors quite yet until I know the second major here, which probably will be right here, but maybe not. We'll see. So I've got the lieutenant trapped. I would like to go up one of those as well. I was up a few lieutenants and he took them. So I'm up 3 sergeants right now. But again, he's certainly taken a while to think about his next move here. But this game shouldn't last too much longer if this is the major right here. Alright. If I can just figure that if it's the major with my spy, that would be good. So obviously he's forced to move away with that lieutenant. We'll find this piece out. Major. Alright, that's good. Okay. So at this point, I'll go ahead and retreat the captain back. That's fine. At this point, I do want to trade majors. He doesn't want to now. So I'll go ahead and do this. So I'm going to move over on here. I'll let him have the sergeant. If he lets me have the lieutenant, I'll trade. That's fine. Let's see what he does here. If he takes that sergeant, then I can move up and 2-square the lieutenant. Yeah, so he's going to be smarter than that. I'm going to go ahead and have to move it out of the way. I don't really like how this major is sitting here, so I'm going to go ahead and trade off with this major, not this one. I don't really like being restricted movement over here. I also don't like how he's chasing. I'm not going to give him the piece, there's no use to doing that. Not necessary. And he takes so long to move sometimes. Sometimes I really don't know what there is to think about, but that's fine. I just need to trade off this major, and we should be good then. Alright, an end to the chasing, at least for the sergeant for now. I'm really not even trying to chase this piece, I want to trap majors over here. Of course I have the supreme piece on the board, and he's going to go back chasing the sergeant. Or maybe he's going to try to trap it with his lieutenant. Which, really, that's a terrible play, because what if this is a captain? He's lucky there is no captain there, but oh well. Maybe I can bluff this being a captain. Okay, never mind. So I guess he's not gonna... Okay, he's not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna move this piece over. Then if he moves down with the lieutenant, I'll do this. Because I don't really want him to lotto that minor. Hopefully this will be a good enough bluff as a captain. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I think he's buying it. So at this point, I can rush over with the colonel. And he's probably going to go into one of the bombs. Yeah, he'll go into a bomb with his lieutenant. Or he'll move this way and I'll just trade because trading is good for me now. Or he'll go into a bomb, which is also good. So that gives me my lieutenant advantage back. Let's see what he does here. He's going to continue chasing my scout. Alright, so he is not going to let me trade quite yet. Let's go ahead and collect this free minor that's been sitting here for way too many turns that I haven't taken yet. And I'm going to go ahead and restrict his major's movement to this part of the board. I'm not going to let him pass to this side because I'm going to start doing some sort of offensive here. I think the flag might be here, but I suppose it could also be elsewhere. But we shall go investigate. I know pretty much this is a bomb right here. Oh, very interesting. He had my major trapped here, and I was certain that was a bomb, but in fact it was a not a bomb. Very interesting. He was willing to let me have a captain. Okay. Let's see, so I'll just go ahead and bring this captain up instead. And he's probably going to lotto in the corner there. Too bad that's not a bomb. Oh well. That's not a very logical place to lotto. Right here would have been more logical because this was a bomb. But he'll probably lotto their next turn, right? Nope. Okay. Let's see, that's 2 miners gone, so I do have to be a little careful about that. And he keeps chasing. So let's see. I'll pick up his second miner. I'll still be up. Let me see. If I take this, no, I can't get there in time. I would have sacrificed him the scout in order to trap his major. Okay, this is getting stupid. Stop chasing. Just run around the lake or something. Probably move up here in order, to avoid not being stopped there. But let's see. Alright, so he's gonna move in with this piece. Maybe this is the captain here. He's got one more captain left. Probably one of these 2 locations is the flag. So now I'll bring this miner up here and maybe force him to trade if I can. Hey, he's actually moving fast. That's pretty good. It's like maybe a second per move, not even that. So of course block that major off. Bring this miner up. Alright. I'll go ahead and block that. Here's what I can do. I can move the colonel up and then force the trade. I'll move the colonel up and then move it over here. And that will do it, actually. Alright, well, he'll just do that for me, so at this point it's GG because he can't do anything. Okay, at this point I need to get rid of this scout bomb there. That's good info, I suppose. Let's see, I need to, first I need to address this piece. I don't want him lottoing any of my sergeants. So I'll go ahead and bring this lieutenant up, and then I need to, of course, do this, bring this lieutenant out. So he can't sneak a miner to my flag and lotto the lieutenant, and that would be a mess, so. Let's see, bomb here, so that kind of discourages this from being the flag. Unless he has an open flag. Because that wouldn't make very much sense to have bomb like that. But let's go ahead and move this lieutenant in. Alright, he's just going to threaten that. That's fine, I'll let that major go. Okay. So, do you think it's the sergeant that's behind these bombs here? Or is it actually going to be the lieutenant? I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and pass this miner through. And we'll see if he does. The smart move, of course, is to move over, but we'll see if he's capable of figuring that out. If he moves over, then my plan doesn't work, but otherwise, that's fine. Alright, so then let's go ahead and, this is kind of a longer route, let's go ahead and bring the lieutenant around here, force it out, and then go in this way. See, I'm going to move the lieutenant down, threaten this piece, he'll have to move it up or down. I'll move in with the miner. Can you please stop chasing? That's so annoying. Okay, I guess he'll just let me do that. So he's got 1 lieutenant, 1 sergeant, 3 miners left. So chances are I run into a miner before I run into either of these 2 pieces here. But let's go ahead and scout about here. Interesting, that's not a bomb either. So he apparently has a lot of bombs on the back row here. But let's see what he does here. Okay, that's fine. We'll trade lieutenants. I'll offer you a minor for that. And at this point, it's a very easy win. All I had to do was find the last lieutenant. Because now he has one sergeant that may very well actually be bombed in to my 4 sergeants. And not to mention lieutenant. So. Go ahead and tell him GG. There's no possible way he can win. Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and move up the center lane with this miner here. I'll just rampage until I find a sergeant. I'll trade the sergeant if need be, and then I'll just sweep the rest with my miners. But I have 2 miners left, so I want to be careful. I want to take out each of the possible locations of a closed flag for him. Because otherwise, very unlikely, but that would be a very unfortunate situation if I wasted my miners and I didn't. I had both my miners traded off. Okay, so he's going to try to block this mine. I'm not going to have any of that. I think this is his flag right here. I'll go ahead and move in and let the miner pass. Yes, with the major, I believe I actually hit final sergeant there. I believe I actually hit the bomb flag, but this here should be a win at any rate. He's probably going to go lotto with the major. But of course he's just going to hit bomb there, so that's fine. Just in case, I'll let him hit into this bomb instead. There we go. So he'll go right into that bomb. That's good. And then I'll go ahead and take this bomb out here. Worst I can do is trade. And that's definitely going to be GG. Thank you for the game. Yes, good game. He didn't play bad necessarily at all for a silver player. He played quite good. Sometimes it's annoying how slow he plays and how he chases a lot, but I mean it was a fairly close game, so kudos to him for that. Second B, I remember I was a bronze player. I faced a platinum miner. It was my second tournament game ever, and I got slaughtered. I remember that, and I still remember that. It was not pretty, but that's good that, you know, he can do a decent game with me, despite the rank difference of about 400 points. But yeah, all in all, that was not a bad game at all from his side. I'm assuming the flag is here with 2 bombs. That would be 4th bomb, and then maybe something like 2 bombs here, or 2 bombs here, or something like that. So he's going to go ahead and surrender, and that's going to wrap up the match here. Like I said, that was a pretty good fight that he put up for being a silver player, and especially in a tournament game. Of course, I'm not going to be as risk-taking in that game. But all in all, it's a pretty good game, so good game.